So we're right now at Victoria Lake, and this place is so cool. I know we've already seen Victoria Lake from Kisumu, but here at Aero Beach in Entebbe, the experience is so much more different. Like there's a whole public access beach here. There's a small fee to get in, but like it's really cool. All the locals are here. They're having like a very fun time. It's a weekday and it's so busy. And there's
loud music playing there. People are drinking, partying, just playing in the beach. There are so many people in the beach.
So Victoria Lake is actually one of the largest lakes in Africa, and it also happens to be one of the largest lakes in the world. The interesting thing is this is all fresh water that you see here, and the lake is actually not too deep compared to a lot of other lakes in the world. This lake is only about 80 meters deep, which makes it relatively shallow. A lot of plant, animal and bird species that live here in Victoria Lake. However, in Uganda, because the capital city is right on the water, the access to the lake is just so much more easier. So the Entebbe airport is just behind the lake, and you can just fly out from here internationally to a lot of destinations. So when you're taking off or landing, it actually looks pretty cool. So this lake is actually accessible to 3 countries. So Uganda, Tanzania and Kenya. So all of this water actually comes from both underground springs as well as heavy rainwater, because a lot of this area is mountainous, so the water actually comes down whenever it rains and then accumulates in this basin. This place is extremely windy and so loud, like the waves are really huge. We've not seen anything like this in other inland lakes. In fact, if you remember, when we were in Kyrgyzstan, we were at this lake Isikul, which is also one of the largest inland lakes in the world. But nothing like this. This is crazy. I also just learned that all of this sand that you see here is actually brought in and dumped on this beach, so that people continue to have access to the water in a comfortable slope. However, if you go further up, there are actually much more premium resorts which have white sand, and this sand is imported all the way from Mombasa. If you remember our Diani videos, the sand was so incredibly fine and white. So that's the sand they actually bring and put here, and then you get like a very nice white sand beach. This whole place is called Aero Beach because of all these airplanes that are just here. All of these are like really old. Like one of them is, I think, British Airways or something. It's super old, but none of these were actually involved in hijacks, which is like an urban legend we've been hearing over here. They said that one of the bigger airplanes was possibly hijacked and it was left behind.
But it looks like they've all taken all the broken aeroplanes and just kept it here.
Yeah, and it's like so cool. They've rusted well into the ground, and a lot of kids are running up and down. Look at that right there.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah. So it's really cool.
Navneet is becoming the pilot for the day.
Look who it is. Hello, Shish. Okay, let's go.
No.
So there's the lake, and here's the airplane.
I never thought I would be walking on one of the wings of an airplane. I thought who is this talking in the middle of It's Pani Puri time.
You don't have any file.
No, you didn't. That was me.
So simple, bro. Just do this. Aim, shoot. Lovely. What is that? Check this out. It almost has bone formation like that.
All Jia person, everything.